Yo, yo, yo. It's the Elite Youth Sport
What's going
Network.
on?
We tapped in right now, live from the Snake Pit. We live with the Georgia Rattlers 7U coaches. We got Coach Ball and Coach Nard with us. What up, fellas?
What
How
going
you doing
on,
now,
though,
brother?
man? What's going on, Jico?
Nothing much, man. I appreciate y'all for taking y'all time out to chop it up with me today. Today we gonna
Appreciate
talk
you for
about
having me.
football and talk about you guys and put the spotlight on y'all right now. We do a lot of spotlighting the kid, so we definitely want to take some time out to spotlight the ones who teach the kids what they do and what they know. So just give us a quick introduction of who y'all are, y'all position on the team, and how long like y'all youth coaching career.
I'm Coach Ball. I'm the head coach with the Georgia Rattlers. I've been coaching like 6 years with the Georgia Rattlers. I was coaching under Coach Trez. He pulled me in. I was coaching under him. And last year, he let me get my own team. So I started up with my own boy last year. That's what's going on.
Hey, I'm Coach Nod. I help out, with the kids as far as like fundamentals and stuff like that. There, but my kid is JoJo Matt Truck. I'm a parent also, and I just help out, try to just help out in any way that I can, brother, with the
Okay,
team.
okay. And how did y'all get over to the Rattlers? What brought y'all over to the Rattlers?
What brought us over to
I
the
played
Rockets?
at
I grew up. Yeah, go with me, ball. You got it.
I played at the Rattlers when I was young. You feel me? We was king of the Rattlers. I played with Coach Ben. RP to Coach Ben. I played with Greedy, Coach Swole, Coach Ray, man, and then I came back to the park, and that's when I started coaching. So I always been a Rattler. It always been orange and green. I wasn't coaching nowhere else unless I start my own thing, but I don't see that right now. So I'm always Rattlers. It gonna always be the Rattlers.
Okay,
Me personally, about me over there, I actually grew up in the area. Went to John F. Kennedy, English Avenue. So when I seen the opportunity, actually, Coach Quiz pushed up on me. I seen the opportunity to come back to the neighborhood and try to do some positive things. That's what I was led my son to. Ever since then, we've been rattling.
okay. And both of y'all mentioned Coach Quiz. Let the people know who Coach Quiz is.
Coach
I
Quiz
think
is
he's
the
the
head
man.
coach for the Georgia Rattlers. 10U. They was 9 last year. They 10 this year. He the head coach. They won the championship last year. They got a good team, and they still looking for players. They still building. Coach Quay is a good coach, man. He came over to our park a few years ago, and he just been help building the park, bringing kids in. Like he brought Coach Nord in with a good kid from my team. Like he helped build the park on all age groups. He just gave us a goddamn set of uniforms. Excuse me. He gave us a whole set of uniforms yesterday for the spring season. Nice uniforms. So he a bit piece to the park. He a good dude.
You trying to see yourself in that?
No.
Okay, cool.
There you go, Jay.
Yeah. So what up, Big Joe? For y'all that
What's
don't
up?
know, that's Mac Truck, the leader of
Yeah.
the D
Showing what you
line,
got.
O
Showing
line,
what you got.
fullback, 00, number 0. Read about him on the article we just published on our website, the EliteUSportNetwork.com. But back to the
Appreciate that
interview.
article too, man. Just noticing the kid. We appreciate it a lot. You do a lot, bro. You know what I mean? We appreciate that, bro.
Oh yeah,
Cause
for
like
sure.
at the Rollers, like we feel like we'll be getting a lot of people don't really mess with us. We've been winning a lot, you know, and people don't really mess with us. But we got good kids, and you just really making it be noticed. You know what I mean? So we just, like, we appreciate you for that.
Oh yeah, for sure, for sure. That's man. That's a part that I'm trying to reach out. I want to connect with everybody. I want to get just because y'all not in the same league as everybody else, or just because y'all not as relevant as everybody else. I definitely want to. Y'all still are a detrimental part to the community. So we definitely want to get y'all in and get y'all on and get y'all kids and coaches spotlighted so the people know who y'all are. So
That's right. I appreciate.
what league? Since we talking on that, what league are y'all in?
This year, I think we're gonna be in the AYFL, Atlanta Youth Football League.
Okay,
So it's a couple teams over there. I ain't sure who all over there, but we trying to first out we gonna try to get our team all the way in good conditioning, keep them physical, fast, and we're gonna try to win the championship in our league first. That's our first goal, and then we going from there.
Okay.
We're gonna be
So
playing in the AYF.
so the plans is to take over the AYFL and win the AYFL.
Yeah, for sure.
AYFL did
Sure.
a big thing last year with the crossover championship at the Georgia State. They did a crossover championship with Mayfield. That was big.
Yeah,
That was big. That was they called it the Super Bowl. Are y'all looking to take over and win that too?
for sure. I
For sure.
like last year we had a pretty strong team, you know what I mean? And we been adding good kids. We've been adding good kids who want to get better. So I think this year we'll have an even better team. A lot of people been adding kids. I mean, I think this year we'll have a better team. And I don't see us losing. I don't see us losing right now. I just don't
Okay.
see us losing, bro.
And that was my next question. It's been a lot of moving around during the off season. A lot of people lose pieces. A lot of people gain pieces. Y'all have picked up major pieces. Y'all picked up arguably one of the best athletes in the age group with young DJ from the Eagles. Just
Yeah,
elaborate on
DJ,
that. That kid is special.
DJ, a great kid. He an athlete. He an athlete. Last year he was with the team, and he was like he didn't have a lot of help. So I had been reaching out to him. And one of my close friends, they close friends with his DJ dad and DJ mom. And I just was trying to get him with me. So once we got him with me, like he gonna make our team. He gonna put us on another level because he can play so many different positions and he versatile, fast, and physical. So yeah, like you said, that was a big piece we got like, with DJ. He a good kid. He's smart. So yeah, I
Okay.
think he gonna help us go farther.
Any other big pieces that y'all done picked up that we don't know about that y'all want to talk about right now?
Uh, I got a kid, a quarterback. He played in the city, but like he came from another team, and he was like one of the only kids over there. His name Juice. He amazing. He playing linebacker and quarterback. So like they gonna see a lot of Juice this year. They don't know him. Our coaches don't even know him. He don't ask questions. He don't complain. He do his job to perfection. So they gonna see a lot of him this year, and he gonna be him. Like he a hard hitter. He physical. So, yeah.
Okay. So we right now in the at like the end of spring, which is right now in Georgia, you got the spring football and you have the 7-7. Did y'all do any of that?
We played spring ball. We played in the AYFL spring league.
Okay.
Uh, yeah, we combined. We put the Georgia Rattlers team with the Georgia Panthers team. The Georgia Panthers last year, they a new team this year. Last year they was Hateville Hornets, and
Okay.
they had beat us
Yeah.
at Hood High School on the Sunday call out game 7-6. So they was a pretty physical team. We combined with them for the spring league. So we've been playing spring. We undefeated in spring. We got a lot of kids. We've been to like a lot of new kids just working them, trying to see what we working with and what we could do before fall ball come in. So right now, spring league, we play spring contact football and we undefeated.
So y'all combined with the team for the spring. Will that hurt or help y'all when it comes to the fall?
I think it'll help us because a lot of the kids who I didn't have a chance to coach yet, who came in, I got a chance to coach them now, earlier before the season got in, so I know where they weaknesses and I know where they strong points. So further down the line, when it's time to scrap it back up for the regular season, we'll already be ahead instead of like when kids come in June and July and you never met them and you don't know what they could do. Like we already had them since February, so hey, I already know what we got going on. So I think it gave us a head start.
Okay. Because I was thinking that when I heard about the spring, I'm like, man, football already a physical sport. We already hearing all this concussion that. We already hearing about we already hearing about the the concussion protocols and the what else? The concussion. What's it's the disease is going around with the
The
NFL too.
corona, the
It's I can't think of it right now, but with all that, I'm thinking like, man, spring football. I'm like, it could that. I mean, I thought about it both ways. Like it could help and it could hurt. I'm just glad that nobody has been hurt during that season, and everybody's still doing okay.
yeah. So like with the spring league, we also have a baseball team going on. So a lot of kids who play with my season on the Georgia Rattlers team, they focus on baseball. A lot of my starter kids who I had last year, my running backs and stuff like that, they focus on baseball. And a lot of the kids who coming to the team, I put them in spring ball.
Got you.
So it's like everybody ain't getting a whole 4 quarters of play because it's so much rotation
Right.
to let the other kids get enough play time that I don't think nobody in there enough to be banging enough to go for the concussion.
Right.
And
CTE.
with the
I was
disease,
thinking that's what I was talking about.
yeah,
CTE. A lot of the NFL guys that's been playing for a while, they've been saying like, hey, CTE. They got the that the concussions and all the banging from the head is what's causing that disease.
yeah. But you know, like we coach you, so we know you don't hit with your helmet. So it's up to us to teach them the proper way to hit. And you they show the pass, put the head to the side, wrap up. You don't use your helmet. So it's up to us to make sure the kids using the contact the right way.
Right. Okay. And y'all did mention Coach Nard did mention he got one of the boys on his team as his child. Do you have any kids, Coach?
Now I don't have no kids, man. I don't have no kids.
What brought you into coaching the kids without having a son? Because I know a lot with the youth football, it's like most of the people that come into it, they come into it because of their kids.
Yeah, I had to coach on because I knew a lot of kids in my community, and I knew the situations outside of sports and in the in-house situation. Like I came from the street, so I knew a lot of people. And like when I was younger, my dad died when I was 9. Like I said, Coach Ben, he coached and he did a lot for me. Like where I was lacking at home. So when it was time for school, first day of school, the night before I go to sleep, no new clothes, no new shoes, none of that. Mama couldn't afford it, so I wake up time to go to school. Coach done came over in the middle of the night, gave me shoes, clothes, and like that's a big picture to let the kids know somebody outside your household will care for you, bro. So stay focused. So and that's when I stayed in sports, just seeing what was going on in the community. I had put a lot of bull junk out in the community, so just to make it right, I went to youth sports and just let the kid know, like, bro, thugging ain't the way to go. This could change your family situation. Just, you know what I mean? Try the better way first. And to help out, just be a help to the youth. Cause like once you older, 17, 18, 19, you made your chances. But for the kids, 4 to 12, they ain't made no decisions on life. So you just be there behind them, let them know like try to change the next generation. You feel me?
Okay.
That's what it was about with me.
Okay. And Coach Nard, you do have a son. So I know we hear daddy ball, daddy ball, daddy ball a lot. Tell us about that. Explain a little bit about that.
Uh, like I said, I help out a lot. I'm actually not a coach of the team, but I help out a lot on the team. Like I'm not calling no plays out there, bro. I leave that. I trust Coach me, Coach Slow and all that. I let them handle that part of it. So I'm really just a parent because I ain't not actually I can't determine what goes on with my kid. I
Okay.
trust those guys a lot. Well, they don't help them out a lot, bro. Bought him from a long way. Last year was his first year, man. They took the boy the number one, man. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
They teach a lot. It's a good organization, bro. And I back with everything, you know. So I'm not really a dad coach, you know. I just represent the Rattlers, man, and be behind them 100%. You know,
Yeah.
I
Okay.
don't make
Coach
any
Paul,
calls on the field.
how you feel about the daddy ball term? You muted on me, Coach. I can't hear you. I can't hear you. You gotta unmute yourself. But yeah, it's that word be tossed around a lot, and I got a few different takes on it. Of course, it's some that's going on, really going on, that most they just say it, be like daddy ball, daddy ball, daddy ball, but it
Uh huh.
really don't be really daddy ball. You can't
You
really
get me?
hide the fact that your kid is it. If your kid it don't matter what you do, your kid just it. You know
You
what I
get
mean?
me
Yeah.
now?
Yeah, I hear you now. Go ahead, coach.
Yeah, I went to dad about thing, man. Like Coach Nard. Well, we call him Coach Nard. He ain't on the field with us. He don't come on the field. He don't implement no play. He just makes suggestions with how he feel about certain stuff. I mean, and as coaches, we'll try it, listen to it, and if it makes sense, we'll go with it. But like with the dad ball thing, man, if you put your kid on the team, you still put him on the team because you believe that the coach could get him right, or you believe that the program is suitable for your kid. So with that being said, bro, back up and let the coach coach your kid. Let the coach coach your kid, bro,
Fact,
because it's y'all holding that about hold a lot of kids back who could be better because they trying to make their kid get the ball so much that you ain't producing with another kid. So
facts.
just step back and let the kids, let the coaches be coaches. Like, cause in high school and middle school, you can't walk out there and say give my son the ball or take him off the team when you get mad because it's gonna affect the kid. Then,
Right.
so yeah, fathers step back, bro. Let the kids, let the coaches coach the kids.
And when you
I totally.
when you think of the word elite, what do the word elite mean to y'all?
To me, elite mean like I can't. I'm trying to find the right words for elite. Mean like you just on another level. Like it's like NBA and college. Like NBA is like that next level to.
To me, elite player is a is a is a game changer, X factor player, a player that can go against adversity or make a mistake and still come back and make an effect on the game that can change the flow of a game. Like when the ball is needed, or defensive player go out there and shut the defense down on offense. If a score is needed, that offensive player can get out there and score, and not only just score, but allow other kids to be better at their position also. Because in some position,
You
make a
get me,
key
coach?
blocker. You know, anything you necessarily don't have to have the ball to be an elite player. Like I say, like on defense or like a fullback or offensive lineman, they can make a key block that frees up your running back. That would be like elite players to me.
Okay, you went out on us, coach. What you was saying about elite players?
You get me?
Yeah, I hear you now.
Folks keep calling the phone. That's what the problem is. But like elite, I just feel like when you say elite, there's just another level. Like it shouldn't be no flaws on your team. If you feel like you have an elite team, it shouldn't be no flaws.
Okay.
You feel me? So when people say elite, I just feel like that's that's another team. That's like the city league, and then you got the Mayfield and the other leagues. You feel me? Like these leagues, I feel like aren't elite leagues, but it's another level from the city sports. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah. Okay.
So you feel if you say you have an elite team, that team should have no flaws. Like you should have the best tight end, the best tackle, the best guard, the best center, the best player at all positions. If you have an elite team,
Yeah, I agree. So what? I know y'all came in on the rankings last year sometime, but I don't think y'all ended on the rankings. So let's just go. Let's just recap the season. The 6U, y'all 6U season. Let's recap. Let's start from the top and make our way through the finish of it. So starting out,
our first game,
did y'all do any
what you
preseason?
say? And the preseason, we didn't get into too many preseason tournaments
Okay.
because like I said, I had a lot of kids who never had played sports. So before I just threw them out there, I want to make sure I taught them everything they knew, and the coaches taught them everything they knew. So when the time comes, they could produce. You feel me? And be prepared. So we didn't get into too many preseason tournament, but we scrimmaged our 7U probably twice a week.
Okay.
We stayed in the house with Coach Waller and Coach Rambo. They got a good team up there at Sound View. They were ranked, I think, number 3 in Georgia at one time.
Definitely, they was ranked throughout the whole
So
entire.
if we
So they definitely got.
and I had in my and I had in my mind that if we could be good enough to keep them to 2 touchdowns, then we okay. So we stayed trying to get better. We let them beat the brakes off our kids to get our kids better. So we ain't do a lot of scrimmages. But we went through the season. We went through the season undefeated until the game before the championship. We lost against So Icy, a team which we had beat like 2 or 3 times already in the season. We turned around and lost to them the game before the championship. Coach Cal them and Dakota White. They got a kid over there that he amazing. Like that's another thing. Like he come from the city and people don't know who he is. I think he better than a lot of kids at the elite teams and all that. But like he playing the city, so he don't get the exposure.
Right.
It's
This
Dakota
year,
White. We lost to So Icy the second round.
second
But
round,
like on Sunday game. Yeah, Sunday games. We had a lot of We fought out good tough Sunday games. We ended up coming short on the Sunday games. Man, you had that conversation. But on that, I feel like, bro, just a lot of politics be going on, man. Like
definitely,
it should be neutral, bro. Like it should be neutral, bro. I don't feel like I feel like if they kids, may the best kid win, bro. May the best coaches win.
definitely,
Now you got it where we playing a good team. I want to play them at home to give us the advantage. I don't put them in a neutral field, put them in there with neutral referees, and let them play 4 quarters of football.
definitely.
So on the Sunday games, I ain't feel like we ain't get a fair shot at that. We played Ellenwood Dolphins at Stockbridge, which was their home field. I feel like the referees had a lot to do with that game. We got touchdown, took back, which would have put us up to win. We played against Hateville Hornets at Dub. We had scored 2 touchdowns, like second down, third down. The second down touchdown, it was a holding. Took it back, turn around, the next play, score. Ref throw another flag, which was not a holding. We had we playing 80-yard field.
Yeah,
So you know on the 80-yard field. So if you on the 20-yard line, that's a touchdown, right?
yeah.
So my kids go in the end zone and they throw the flag in the end zone after he scored, saying holding, which he had already scored when he got on the 20. They took that touchdown back. We lost 7-6.
Mm,
We played Douglasville Tiger Cubs in Douglasville, Field. Scored. They took that back. We lost on it was 40 seconds for a quarter. They scored on the holding. I got this footage. I can show you the footage on everything I'm telling you. I
yeah.
got footage from every game we played last year. Every play. So the plays on I'm telling you these facts. Douglasville Tiger Cub kids scored 40 seconds on the clock. Holding.
Okay.
No
So,
cry, bro. We won all them games.
so you would
And
say
that's why we
y'all
let
were just one play away.
Nah, I ain't gonna say one player away because these teams we had the teams beat, but we can't beat the referees. Also, I just feel like line us up anywhere neutral, and we'll come out on top. And if we don't, they was the better team.
Okay.
I don't make excuses, bro.
Okay. Yeah, this year we gonna continue with our call out games. We tried it just never the timing wasn't right. We were trying to get y'all out there. The timing was never right. But
Bro,
definitely
I'm
this year we
locked in
don't.
with you. I'm locked in with you this year, man. So the politics and stuff so crazy right now, bro. We was trying to get in the war zone. We can't even play in war zone.
What happened with that?
We not accepted to play in Warzone because the dude over Warzone DT he not accepting us to play in because he have a personal problem with a parent on our team, so he not letting our program play in his tournament.
Say he not letting the program play or just not the team?
The 7U
Oh, okay, okay. Because of a personal problem with the parent.
with a parent. It's not with me. It's not with the kids. It's a new parent who came to the team. They didn't play with us last year. It's a new parent, and he don't like them, and they don't like him, and we can't play in his tournament because of that. And I don't think that's right.
Yeah, definitely. You can't hurt the kids because of the parent. I can understand if you like, hey man, that parent can't come to my events. I understand that. If it's just that
Yeah.
point, get to that point, but don't hurt the kids from not being able to play because they want to play.
I just feel like these tournaments that y'all set up is for the kids. If I'm probably have 30 kids on my team. If they ain't playing sports where they at, they're gonna be out in these hoods community. Y'all know what's going on in Atlanta in these hoods. We on the west side, bro.
Yeah,
Ain't nothing good in these communities on the west side, bro. So if they ain't at the field, if they ain't out there Saturday or in practice, they in these communities around all the rest of the boards on that's going on. So if y'all setting the tournaments for the kids, let it be for the kids, bro. Whatever else outside of that, that ain't got nothing to do with the kids.
facts. I'm willing to put past differences with parents as long as it's not like it ain't get to beyond the points of everything. You know how that junk go. I ain't, as long as it ain't getting past the point of just
I
regular
even told
stuff.
the director of the program, I was like, bro, I make sure that these people won't say nothing to you for a fact. Like I'm putting my word on the line for this, and it still wasn't accepted. So I don't know, but we gonna most definitely be in your tournament.
Okay, cool. And nowadays it's like nowadays a lot of teams they run across you run across a lot of teams setting their own games up, whether it's with national teams or whether it's rec teams or whatever. Nowadays
Yeah,
it's easier to set up other games. So people that you want to see, you can either go to
yeah,
another
yeah,
event or you can set up your own game.
yeah.
And
You can
social
like
media is a
we
part of
plan
it now.
we, we plan on playing in the tournament with so Icy got a tournament they gonna host this year right after y'all. I plan on playing in that too. I just want my boys to get to work, bro. When the season starts, we're gonna fight it out.
Okay, cool. So uh the next part I got this next segment we got 60 seconds to give me your just off the top. Give me your answer to these statements or these phrases. Number one, we start out with youth football. How y'all feel about youth football? Just straight off the top.
I mean, I just feel like youth football is the future, bro. Like, do create something good for these kids. Like, be like Coach Munt said, be to them what you wanted somebody to be to you when you was a kid. Be to those kids what you needed when you was their age.
Facts. Stack teams.
I,
Stat teams, I feel like they're gonna fall apart after these preseason things. Cause like everybody can't play, you gotta play the best 11. So I feel like after these preseason tournaments, a lot of teams gonna fall apart. Kids gonna go running here, running up. Parents running here, running up. They ain't gonna be stacked for them.
Travel ball.
Say that again.
Travel ball.
I think it's good because you taking these kids out the community to go see something different, see the world, traveling like different states. That's good. Travel ball is good.
Rec teams.
Red teams even good because these kids ain't got nothing to do in the community and they got to start somewhere. It's all good.
Development.
That's major. You got to make sure the kid develop from where they was before to get to the next level. Like if they ain't developing, then you need to bring some help in as a coach to help them develop.
Parents living through kids.
Tragic. That's tragic. I see it happen all the time. I see it happen all the time. That's tragic. That word for that is tragic.
Daddy ball.
Get out the way, Dad. Let the coach handle the business.
Parent expectations.
With parent expectations, you should expect what you put in your what you help put into your child. Expect that out of your child.
The saying we do it for the kids.
Prove it.
And last but not
If
least,
it's for the
passion.
passion, if you got a passion for something, stick with it. Stick with it, stay with it, believe, and you gonna already believe in it because you got a passion for it. Just stick with it and trust the process.
Okay. And now this thing I call laces and spaces. Laces is a tough question. This is a tough question I'm gonna ask you about y'all team. Going y'all were ranked on top in y'all league. Y'all was ranked number one. Y'all made it to the playoffs. Second round of the playoffs, y'all took a tough loss to a team that y'all had already beaten. Explain. Tell us a little bit more about the game plan of what happened that game and what happened during the game to switch and change of events.
My quarterback had a fracture here,
Mm,
and my linebacker had just came off an injury too. So my quarterback played DN, and I didn't want to put too much pressure. And he just came back that game, so I didn't want to put too much pressure on him. So I backed him up the corner, and like he couldn't run that good. He couldn't push off of it. And my linebacker, and the kid right here, JoJo, he usually play on top of the ball. I moved him to the C gap. We lost because of my mistakes. I lost the game. The kids didn't lose the game. I moved my defense around trying to adjust, and they beat me. If I would have just kept it high, if I would have kept JoJo over the ball and just subbed my quarterback at that defense and trusted another kid, we would have held them up. But I tried to change some stuff around, and I lost the game.
okay. And this thing called spaces, man. We're gonna talk X's and O's real quick. What's the in a cover two, what's the cornerbacks assignment?
The cornerback assignment on the cover two.
Yep.
Uh, he gonna drop back. He'll play the flat, everything in front of him. He'll play everything in front of him on his side of the field, and he'll have a certain area to contain and keep everything in front of him. Once he go past him, it's on the safety.
Got you. Okay. And before we wrap it up and get up out of here, man, I got a few things I want to ask, like as far as this is a this or that type thing. Which would you rather have, a good parent or a good kid?
A good parent.
Which would
I'd
you
rather have a
rather?
good parent because I believe I'm a say that though. What you say, Coach?
You said good parent because of what?
I'd rather have a good parent because if the kid not a good athlete, I believe I'm a good enough coach to turn him into an athlete. So if I got a good parent and they believe in me and they believe in the process to just getting on the practice enough so I can put the work into him, we'll be all right. We'll turn out to having a good kid. It'll turn that kid to a good kid. And and instead of having a bad parent and a good kid who say, "Oh, my boy the shit," or "My boy a good kid," and then you're a bad parent, you just feel like I can take him anywhere and do this. You really hurting the kid because you teaching him instead of being a leader, you teach him to be a follower. So I rather have a good parent, bad and not a good kid as an athlete, and I just rather work on him and build him instead of just having a bad parent and a good kid.
Okay. Would you rather having a loaded team, what they would say, a stacked team, or good coaches, a good coaching staff?
I rather have good coaches. I rather have good coaches because nobody ain't like you got a team full of disloyal people. I ain't gonna say disloyal. You got a team full of people who gonna do what's best for their reputation instead of like the kid. So I don't want no stat team. I want to coach these kids up to be good enough to be the stat team. So the parents say, "Oh yeah, we ain't got he a good coach. We ain't got to go and get this boy from over here and this kid from over here. We can work on the kids. We got build them up to be the stat team. Like I don't want no stat team because like the same way you reach out and say, "Hey man, who y'all played that last year? Come over here with us." Next year they gone. They ain't loyal to the process.
Okay.
That's just like, bro, you been around for a minute. You see how many programs start up and crash in within a year or two.
Most definitely. They say for the independent, because right now it's all geared towards independency, where a lot of people go from recreations where it started to being independent teams and programs. They say the life expectancy, the lifespan of a independent program is, I think they said 3 to 5 years.
I'm with the Georgia Rattlers. We've been an independent program. I've been coaching over here 6 years, and they've been independent at least 6 years before I came. And
Definitely.
before that, we was rich. So that ain't true. That should tell you a lot about the Georgia Rattlers. We've been
Yeah, definitely.
independent
Y'all, I
over
mean,
10
but
years.
y'all like one of the
Shout
few
out
though.
to Coach Chris and Mama Dina. Shout out to them, Coach Charles. Shout out to all those people, man,
Yeah,
who
y'all
helped
y'all
start
one
this.
of the few. It's not many other teams or not team programs in Georgia or Atlanta, the Atlanta area, that's been around for that long, that's been independent. You
Yeah.
probably can name like 3 to 4. I probably only can name like 3 or 4.
Atlanta Vikings,
Atlanta Vikings, Georgia Rattlers,
uh, Georgia Rattlers, Atlanta Vikings, and I think ABA is right behind us because they've been
ABA
around for a couple years.
just hit the 5 year mark, I believe.
Yeah,
So
they've been around for a
they
couple
still
years.
going. So other than that, it's slim to none. Everything else is pretty much
And
new.
a lot of these, a lot of them slick, they coaching it Rick part, and they using it to try to build independence with it. Like slide this team over here in the fast league, try to, yeah, that's it. But
Yeah,
they ain't.
yeah, they not, and it usually don't last long because one, now we finding out that it's a lot of people that's not handling the business for it. Two, like you said, it's a whole lot of disloyal people in it. So the parents jumping from here to here, chasing after win or chasing after, I want my kid to be the best kid and him to be noticed like the best kid, or it's just they going from team to team.
Yeah, there's not you teaching your kid to be a follower. We're gonna go over here because they good. We're gonna go behind them because they good. We're gonna go behind them because they good. Instead of you a leader right here, you got a good kid, bring a good kid to build with him. Build a good kid to build with that kid to help that kid out. You teach your kid to be a follower if you keep chasing behind the good teams. Teach them
Definitely
to stay down. Teach them overcome adversity. Teach them. Teach them stuff like that.
facts. I definitely agree with that. Well, I appreciate your time, Coach. Uh, it's
Sure.
it's just from me and Elite Youth Sport Network. I definitely appreciate you and everybody else
All
that's
right.
coaching in the communities and provide another platform to help get these kids out of the way, because it's a lot of BS going on behind the scenes without the kids being focused on something
Yeah.
and taking a lot of that away from us. So for us to
For sure.
continue doing that, it's major props, major salute from me. Keep doing y'all thing.
I want to give you a shout too, man, for just recognizing us. You know what I mean? You doing a good job, bro. I met you last year. I've been just knowing you over the last year, bro. Shout out to you. Keep going, man. And shout out to Coach Trez with the Georgia Rattlers. He brought me in to coach and he let me coach. He took a chance with me. Thank him. Thank God. You know what I mean? Thank my parents and my kids. Appreciate you, bro.
Yes, sir. Before we get out of here, man, shout out your Instagrams for the team. Let the people know where they can find y'all at.
At Big Rattlers, BIGRATTLERS 7U. We on the west side, Atlanta.
All right. Appreciate it, Coach. That's all, man. You tuned in with the Elite Youth Sport Network.
Shout out to the Mac truck.
The Mac Truck. We out of here.
All right.